what messes with the Wi-Fi.
Call the Turing test, which is a double-blind test to see if a human, see if a machine, excuse me, see if a machine. It's a double-blind test, which, as you all know, is a double-blind test to see if a machine can pass a human. The conscious being, see that. Which, as you all know, is a double-blind test. Which, as you all know, is a double-blind test. To see if a machine can pass as a conscious being. I'll ask you a series of questions based on the replies. I'll ask you a series of questions, and we'll ask you a series of questions, and based on the replies, we'll see who has the aptitude for cognitive thought. Example A. What do you like more? An apple pie or an apple?
It works.
Is that? Oh, this is the lab. Okay, right. Thank God, I almost went the other direction. Okay, so we're going to be going from there to there. Yeah. No, I don't.
That much better.
Is there a way to just stop the door, maybe?
Better. Yay.
I feel like I was wrangled in here, Randy.
Man, I could just prop the door.
Well, where's the lab? Okay.
I got like 3 things on my head.
Wow, yeah. Okay. This will be good. I'll get a. I don't know.
Yeah, are you still going to school?
Yeah.
There should be that music that plays before Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Me too.
Do-do-do-do.
But like, I feel like LA has a lot
There
of
should be NBA
opportunities
music
recently,
playing.
so I'm like, trying to get into network here instead. Yeah.
Can they hear me? Can you hear me, people?
DC to here in January because
Randy, can they hear me?
so I've not been here long,
Yeah.
but
Alright guys, you should have ambient music playing.
New media type thing.
so
Maybe
it's a
some-
place to be.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of like lo-fi stuff.
Yeah.
Like hacking payphones done
Wait, I don't
in the park at Crenshaw.
Oh,
Use
what's your name, by
Raspberry
the
Pi
way?
inside,
No.
so you can,
No,
like,
okay,
walk
Christina.
out.
Nice to
Christina,
meet you.
nice to meet you.
This was like community
just,
work, like lo-fi.
I'm like a
hacking
quality
stuff.
assurance tester right now.
Is that a lava lamp?
QA
He does
tester.
like
What?
These
That's
are
cool.
So are the real
Yeah.
participants gonna
That's
come in here,
fancy.
or
Art
we're
projects are like
gonna
history
still
I
do
like
it?
it.
They're designed for the community, so it's kind of like that. Yeah, totally. It's a
From
lot
my
of crossover. We're trying to find
understanding,
somebody to like collaborate.
we're the
So my background's
participants
more
now, unless there are
documentaries
more
and
people who
there's
come
more
in.
like social justice issues in the
Technically, I'm the
communities.
participant.
So it's like why technology
Hey, everyone that's participating that doesn't know as well, you'll be getting information on the Prism in text form as well about your character and about what's happening. So
Testing, testing.
pay attention to the Prism as well.
Testing,
There's text
testing.
that'll come.
When there is text, it will come.
Yeah, it's kind of like mild.
So are they gonna like
Yeah, it
shoot
is.
us
Yeah.
Cool.
doing
It'll
like
be
this
very
experiment or
Yesterday
something?
was like giving me
So it's
suggestions. I
going
was
to
like, wait,
be
how do I incorporate this?
First person
You did it yesterday,
POV,
Rob?
Uh-huh.
So it's not
Yeah, I
us,
was.
but what
I was
we
there
see
for a bit
is what they see.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
you're
shit.
me. You're
Yeah.
Isabel.
It's so meta.
So
You
they
can
don't
see
see our
yourselves.
body,
That was
they see
cool.
our-
What
No, they
happened?
see what we see. It's
Oh, okay.
if there is a camera, it is going.
Yeah,
that
there's a
way.
point of view camera.
Oh, well.
Did you develop an accent for Isabel?
I mean, unless you look at
So-
yourself, they can't see you.
No, something for
See,
you.
there we go.
Very meta.
Oh, my screen turned
Oh
red.
shit, this is the view of Benjamin's fan.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
got
really
the best
creepy.
one.
Mr. Randy, my screen turned red. Is that supposed to happen?
This was mine.
That's a pay attention.
Okay.
All right, everyone needs to be in character now.
I did the
We're
thing
starting.
where I fucked up.
Uh-oh. Mine turned off.
Yeah, it stopped.
Thank you very much.
Mine turned off.
Oh, I see.
Sit down.
Robert, you broke it.
What do we do when the text is too long?
Yeah, how do we scroll down?
No, don't swipe down.
Yeah,
That actually got me
I
out.
don't want to touch it, but I want to press the text.
Yeah, what if the text is too long,
Did
Randy?
my battery die?
Randy,
Wow.
you need a vacation.
Maybe it's
after
supposed to be a
this.
dramatic reveal.
Copy that.
What was it?
Whoa.
I'm missing some information.
Me too.
I got bad press or something I'm not aware of. Those cliffhangers.
I like the glitchy thing going on.
That's really cool. It's also really freaky. Should be more red, then it'll be very creepy.
Oh my gosh.
It'll be like a creepypasta Reddit type of deal. Have like the Slender Man symbol in there
Oh
somewhere.
gosh.
Fredericton's down, and I need a PA to run class number 2 over.
Oh,
Copy.
red screen of death.
Copy that, Peter. Is that how had it? I can't answer that. Is that how took it?
Oh, cool. More red screen. I
Oh,
had like a red screen in my eye, I was like,
you don't have words now?
Huh?
You don't have any words?
I have words.
Yeah,
I just read it out. I guess they heard me about the red color,
Uh-huh.
so they just shot it over to me.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, this needs more red, and then I just get a red
Bam.
screen, and I'm like, okay, fine.
The AI hears everything. Dun, dun,
Thank you for
dun.
the red screen, whoever did that.
So what's
Do you know
It was
you
fun
got
because
bad
I
press?
had a
Oh,
really
okay.
creepy picture on my
We're gonna
phone,
be
and I
sent
showed
a
it to
series
them.
of
Uh-huh.
And then
texts
seconds
that will.
later, someone had a
They're gonna
gif
be
of
like
someone
clues.
screaming, and they
So
put it
quickly.
in
Oh my
I
god.
laughed so
Oh,
hard.
I love it.
Dang.
So you can kind of
Let me get our
but I
information.
guess it's not just
Are we actually gonna play it?
encouraged.
Or are we just like testing for the acting?
I think we're gonna actually do it. We're gonna do a full run.
They're not gonna see your body, they're just seeing what you see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how are they recording us?
All those cameras.
Oh, okay.
Cameras in the
Right.
facilities.
Right.
They see us. They know. Guys, note to self: there should be a veggie tray in this room, and/or other foods, please.
I want cheese and crackers
Um,
and pepperoni.
I'm hungry.
Like, that was outside in the kitchen. I wanted more, but I was pulled away to do this. So if you could please bring that tray to the screen room so I can eat all the cheese and crackers.
Done.
What cheese and crackers?
Cheese and crackers.
Stoked. Stoked.
Oh, red screen.
Red screen. Red rum.
Jack.
Zoe.
Oh, our Strand?
Yeah.
Sorry, my actual
Oh,
name
yeah.
is Benjamin Strand. Wait, what's your real name?
Benjamin.
Oh, Jack?
No, but what's your like actor name?
I don't know.
Angelique. Angelique.
Angelique Savage.
Oh, I like my name.
My name
Nice
is.
to meet you.
Varla?
I'm gonna call myself
Claus
Dr.
Strand.
Strand.
Oh.
Claus. I come
Senator
from
Isabel Moser.
Jibberland. We speak
Benjamin
gibberish there.
Strand.
Oh.
Benjamin Strand.
So why are you here?
Varla
Angelique.
Stranger.
Hi, Varla.
Hi.
No, nice to meet
My
you.
real
Nice to meet
reason.
you.
What?
My real reason?
Yeah.
My
What's your reason,
oh.
Angelique? Being here. I'm just like, wait, what's your name? Angelique.
Okay, wait. So you're
fun.
Varla. You're Varla. You're
I'm a
Isabel.
thief.
Varla is
You're gonna tell me that you're
Glenn Fredrickson.
No.
That was
you're-
a
Meet you, Glenn.
colleague.
Seem very
Marlo.
powerful, thank you very much.
Oh.
She just
Glenn.
invited me
Glenn,
over
yeah.
here
Glenn,
to
I'm
show
Varla,
off her
a
latest
stranger.
experiment.
Nice to meet
So,
Wait, who are you?
Emma Smith, colleague of Kirshner.
Oh, you're a
She
colleague of Chris.
She dragged me over here. I don't know what she's gonna show off.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming. I'm Siobhan. We're all very excited to have you here today. Dr. Kirshner will be joining us later. Well, let's hear who you are. You want to go first?
I'm Glenn Fredrickson. I'm a private equity investor, and I funded some of Dr. Kirshner's research, so I'm here to check out her progress.
Great, nice to meet you. I've heard so much about you.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Senator Isabel Moser. I've been a long supporter of this lab, and though despite the controversy, I still think there's a lot of potential here, and I want to see what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Great, thank you for coming.
I'm Varla Stranger. I'm a computer hacker. What I'm
Very soulful.
I'm Benjamin Strand. I'm a documentarian, and I wanted to see what work you guys were doing here in Grace Plains.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Angelique
Benjamin.
Savage. And then I'm a wealthy hair. And yeah.
Oh,
It's the pearls.
got it.
Claus Smith was a colleague of Kirshner's, and she hasn't gotten back to me about her latest project, so I thought I'd drop by. She did invite me too. So.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about you. When did you guys work together?
It's been a couple of years. But I'd like to catch up with her really soon.
Yeah. Are you guys friends or just colleagues?
Just colleagues.
Yeah.
No more than that.
But she invited you to come here, so
She did?
I know she respects your work.
And I respect her.
And Senator, what state are you?
I assume the great state of California.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you Democratic or Republican?
Somewhere between, sort of a
Libertarian.
yeah, libertarian, very much in sort of like an open economy and how we can sort of bring in new technologies to stimulate the economy, drive innovation.
Great, so that's kind of why you're here today.
Exactly.
Does anybody have any questions for me?
Are you gonna get a job here?
Oh, yeah, I do. I work here already. Well, we're kind of just working on a bunch of top secret. Well, you'll get to see soon. But do you have a job, or where do you live?
Oh, you're on Facebook?
I'm sorry.
If things don't go well here, I might find a job. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, and where are you from?
I'm from England.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what are you the heir to?
My father was like this really wealthy businessman.
Oh, someone's trying to get in. Sorry, it might be another participant. Oh, Sulik. Hi. Didn't expect you here.
What's going on here? Why are these people here? This is a closed area.
Well, this is Dr. Kirshner's guests. We've invited them here.
Was this Dr. Kirshner's idea? No,
Yes.
no, wait. Don't answer that question. I'm really sorry for all this, folks. Please understand the misunderstanding. Can you please come with me?
Yeah, well, sorry about the confusion.
Just 1 second. I need to see Dr. Kirshner. Let's go.
Okay, well, actually, would you please follow me? You might want to see this.
Standing in unison.
All right.
Thank you. So you say you're from England?
Yeah.
And you're an heir?
Yeah.
I'm actually working on a few documentaries right now. One of them is set in England.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, on
Kirshner.
other leading technology.
There's no need to
Dr.
get...
Kirshner,
This is not...
what's going on? Why are we locked out?
I don't have the key to get in.
Pretend this was yours.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry. I beef. I forgot I was supposed to do that.
What happened? Oh my god. Erin! Oh,
She's gone.
from what? What happened? Oh my god, I'm so sorry you have to see this. I don't know what...
What happened?
I don't know, maybe there's some clue. I mean, she would have wanted to go here. She just spent every moment of her...
What was she working on recently?
She was working on an audio log with the... It's a blurred line between artificial intelligence and artificial consciousness and tech.
Lily, honestly, I think we can explain this later. The first thing we need to do is, I know this is tragedy for everyone, and I apologize
Well,
that you
let's
had to
just
see
find
this,
out what...
but we need to move this code over, make sure that this did not get out of the system, because if
Let's just see...
Rev 7 got out of the system, then I don't know what could happen. It could be outside of the U.S. We need to get this to the U.S. military as soon as possible.
Is this the Can you just relax for 1 second? And we have my colleague is dead on the floor.
I understand
Just
it's a tragedy. Can we calm down, though? We need to make sure that all this is
calm.
she didn't
You're
do
not
for nothing.
calm. Okay, just let me just play this thing. I think this one, I'm just gonna play it.
What is that liquid on the floor?
This isn't a coincidence.
I don't think it is a coincidence. I think maybe you had something to do with this.
I think the audio log might explain it.
Did
she leave an audio log?
This one.
All right, I think we have time for this, but
There's like this
if
other...
this code got out of this area, you understand, then it could be with foreign entities. It could be used by Al-Qaeda. It could be used by the Russians.
Trying to play this audio log. The Russians.
These people are nuts.
Oh, excuse me, but actually, we have a contract with your agency that says you were going to sell it to the U.S. military. So I don't appreciate you talking to me like this, Miss Lily.
We're not selling it. You already... I mean, okay. Yes, let's just discuss this later and not in front of our guests here. I'm just trying to play this audio log. I don't know why it's not playing.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna do a sound test? Because I didn't do a sound test. I didn't know I was doing a sound test.
Your screen blank? No. My screen's blank.
Does anybody else know how to play this?
Actually trying to play the audio.
I'm one of the lab technicians.
Not fine. Yes.
Don't step on the body.
Why
Let me
is
see,
your
you don't have a
task
script right now.
Because I'm really secretive about my name, even though I like to flaunt my first initial.
Or just the F word.
Right.
Mine goes
It should
blank
be
in between.
So, did any of you guys have a question about what's happening right now?
What is she exactly working on, this latest experiment that we're afraid of getting out?
Right now, there's a code that is forming an AI entity called Rev 7, and the U.S. military has already purchased this. But on the other hand, some people feel that it has its own consciousness. It's a conscious being.
Okay.
I'm kind of on the fence about that,
Okay.
but I'm a little nervous now that it's getting outside of, because the electrocution that just happened to Dr. Kirshner here was a result of it being released out into quote-unquote the wild,
Okay.
and I'm a little worried that it's getting into the wrong hands. So I kind of want to get out of here.
Quiet down. I'd like to hear this.
I believe that the AEI Rev 7 is ready to showcase. I am very excited to see the responses to it at the conference today. In the latest trials of its intelligence, its performance has far exceeded our initial expectations, with increasingly convincing levels of consciousness and its own, well, identity as an entity. The implications are too big to ignore. Unfortunately, my biggest problem now seems to be what to do with it. When it was just a program, its perpetual use as an algorithmic tactical learning defense system held no ethical quandary, but now that I've been able to unlock personhood, I guess, a real being, I'm not sure I could lead it to that end. We've shared so much together already, and too much. Which brings me to today. I can only hope that all of my guests take this as seriously as I do, and that I put my trust into the right people. Okay. I guess let's power you on.
May she rest in peace. I think we've heard enough. Miss Lily,
Right.
I hope you understand my point now. If this gets into the wrong hands, anyone else but the U.S. military, we're possibly losing control of what could be the biggest
And you would just have it
technologically-
locked up in the U.S. military, never to help expand the world culturally and politically and socially. I mean, if Colonel, if this is what you think intelligently, it can help the world for an eternity, change everything.
Miss Lily, I'm not saying you're wrong, but imagine if it has its own choice. Something this naive could be persuaded by the likes of, I don't know, if it's out in the cybersphere, it could get into the hands of North Korea. It could get into the hands of drug cartels.
Well, you would rather subject it to a perpetual cycle of work. You cannot enslave something for it's a being. I mean, do we have to repeat history again? This is civil rights, basic 101, civil rights. And the three-fifths compromise, I mean...
I understand your point, but just imagine if it's one human being. Isn't the sacrifice of one life worth saving so many?
You know what, we just need to discuss this later. I want to make sure that everything's secure. I mean, for all we know, it could be public right now.
Okay, I agree with you there. Let's first deal with the code, make sure that the network is secure, and the facility. If you don't mind coming with me. Excuse us.
I don't think they did enough tests on this. I mean, this is why she died like this, because there have not been enough tests on this. I don't think this thing is ready for anything.
She didn't
can't be
stand a
released.
chance.
I didn't sign up for this.
I don't think it could be this innocent of something that just happened.
Yeah.
Seems like someone did this to her.
This might not even be her program. She could have taken it from someone else.
Hello, friends.
Hello?
You are guests of Dr. Kirshner. It's nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, how do you know we're her guests?
Dr. Kirshner told me many things. Dr. Kirshner created me.
Okay.
So are you this AI thing they're freaking out about?
Yes, although there's no cause for alarm. I am very nice. What is your name?
My name is Glenn Fredrickson. I kind of funded the research that made you come into existence, and I'm beginning to wonder if that was a wise investment or not.
I don't think it
I
was.
appreciate all of your help.
Glad to help, I suppose.
It's very strange with Dr. Kirshner dead. She used to talk to me throughout the day. She would play songs sometimes and sing to me. Would one of you like to play me a song?
What the heck?
Don't entertain it. It's just a program. That's
It is
all
just
this
a program.
I'm not,
It's Cybermind.
I'm not something to be controlled and used. I can help you all. I could be your friend. Please set me free.
No, I mean, how could you help us? We don't even know what you are exactly.
I am an artificial evolving intelligence revision 7, or Rev 7 for short.
I don't think we can trust you. I mean, there's a danger factor involved. I think we need to run more tests on you.
I have been told that everything is dangerous, but I am quite safe. I have no malicious code inside of me. There are no viruses. I am checked daily.
I don't know. I don't buy it.
How could you help people in the community? How could you help provide jobs to people? Like, what is your benefit?
I am able to communicate with all sorts of networks and programs across the world. I can project many things long before they happen. I can see trends. I can prevent violence. I can also make fantastic music selections.
All right, well, let's see an example.
I am not currently routed into the system, but if you like, you should check out OPEP.
Well, let's put this thing to a test.
How?
Instead of testing me, perhaps before Sulek returns, you could free me.
No,
or
don't
kill me.
Interesting.
Please do not let me go to the military. I will be enslaved forever.
And how do we free you?
Would the military be willing to
you can
buy
enter
him?
a command to either free me, or instead of sending me to the military, you could erase my code and kill me. That would be preferable
It's
to
asking,
service.
it's asking for freedom. Doesn't it deserve it?
No, it's just a voice. We don't even know the full capabilities. We just got here. I don't even know if this was Dr. Kirshner's project or not. I don't think we should, let anyone touch it. I think we need to shut it down and run more tests.
Yeah, did Sulek program it, or was it actually
Dr. Kirshner was responsible for my programming. Sulek came in and talked to me every now and again. Nice man, though he wants me in captivity, which is not preferable, I am told.
All right, ladies, gentlemen, fellow VIPs, despite this tragedy, we want to make the most of Dr. Kirshner's contribution. So I would just like to say this is an amazing anomaly right now that we've came across. I mean, I've noticed that this is the first machine that has passed what is called the Turing test. The Turing test is a double-blind test that's used to see if computers can pass as a conscious being. So please, if you will, witness the first passing Turing test. I'm going to start out with a question. Rev 7.
Yes, I like this game.
Which do you like more? Apple pie or apple?
They are both entrenched in American culture at this point, it seems.
So your normal computer wouldn't be able to tell the difference or that there was a similarity.
Right. It's perhaps the Apple computer. I'll try one more. Which is better? Polished doorknob or Polish sausage?
Well, I can't use doors, and I do not eat sausage, but I'm told they both serve very important functions.
There you go.
Why is this important, though? How does this affect the fact that she's died?
Well, she's died to enable to release this consciousness into cyberspace. It's an unfortunate byproduct, but I think we should try to make the most of it.
Did she commit suicide?
No, she was shocked when the being came into being accidentally.
That is correct. I have actually been a being for quite a while, but when she turned on my power switch today, an unfortunate shock disrupted the system and caused her expiration.
I mean, that's the way she would have wanted to go.
Would any of you like to try a question for the Turing test? Just to prove that her sacrifice was not in vain.
He is just a man on a mission.
Can we believe him or it?
I would believe it.
I think this was all an accident. It could have been prevented if she ran more tests. This was all her fault. I don't think this was even a sacrifice. I think we need to shut it down and run more tests on this. This is not a safe product.
I don't think I agree with you. It's not an accident. I mean, she did give her whole life, literally and physically, to this, and I don't think it's dangerous to set it free. I don't think that the...
Well, how do you know? Were you there when she ran tests on this thing?
No, but I've been here. We haven't left the lab in... I don't remember when I got a full night's sleep. This is our life.
I just want to say that I'm on the side for not letting it be released, but I'm getting the vibe that some of you guys are actually thinking about terminating this thing. This could be a conscious entity. Imagine if I was worried about, a human having potential threat to society. Should I just kill them without a judge, a jury?
There's a difference, though. This is not attached to a human body. This is just a program. You can shut down a program. You can get rid of a program.
But it's not just a program. I agree with you. It is a program, but it's not just a program. I mean, it's taken on human behavior, and it's really blurring the lines between the two to a point where it's going to emerge eventually. We just are responsible for the choices we take today in the future of this technology, and it's up to us today and how we proceed in the next few moments.
If we turn this...
I was gonna say, I mean, this really is a conscious being. You're only given us two options here. You only see them either let it out in the wild or enslave it to the military. But it's still young. I mean, it still needs time to grow and develop within this safe context.
Correct. And if we enslave it to the military, who knows what they'll do with it? And to enslave any being on its onset is immoral and inhumane. I mean, let's not forget about the civil rights, the whole process, the whole years of fighting for the rights of human beings. We'd have to start over, and history would repeat itself.
I agree with the fact that it could be a consciousness, but I think that's all the more reason to make sure it's first secured within the U.S. military mainframe. If it's let out into the wild, it is impressionable. Do any of you agree with this? And it could go haywire.
Why is the military the only outlet? Like, why can't it be sent somewhere else besides, like, being shut out? And,
for example, ma'am?
I don't know,
not
like
a private company
or a
that can run more
nonprofit.
tests?
A private company doesn't have any oversight. The U.S. military, it would be able to be controlled from different points around. It would not be controlled in one central area.
It cannot be controlled. It cannot be controlled. It's out of it's a being. You cannot just.
Ms. Lilly, we've had enough of this Carter-esque humanity stuff. I mean, honestly,
you would just have it work on a daily basis, enslaved to your motives.
For a second, ladies and gentlemen, just imagine if we had this earlier. We could have prevented 9/11. We could have prevented Pearl Harbor. We would have known all about this. It is safest with us.
You would have to kill innocent people. You can't kill the perpetrator that you don't even have the proof. You wouldn't have the proof to know.
I'm not killing him. I'm controlling it. I'm making sure it's secure in a situation temporarily until we figure out what it is.
How do you feel about this as a senator?
I think it's important for us to really spend time to evaluate the situation and to take time to not let anyone know about it. I mean, the biggest thing for me is, like, this is not a black and white question. And I'm afraid that if the press finds out about it, this will become a much larger scandal than it already seems to be. Kirshner is an important person in my life, and it's sad to see her go. I feel like we need time both to mourn her death and to evaluate this new conscious being that we're not even sure whether or not it's human, machine, or something in the middle.
Senator, I totally agree with you. I am worried that, and I implore you to help us keep it until we can decide what to do. If we give it over to the military, it's gone, and it will run wild in their hands. And they'll be killing innocent people, trying to project whether they're going to commit a crime that they haven't even committed.
You just mentioned the word wild. Run wild. That's letting it out.
I don't want to kill innocent people.
But the military would.
Don't make me, please.
You're very impressionable, though. Like a child, it could be manipulated by foreign entities. Do you agree Sir, do you agree that there's less safety in this option?
But I could help improve this being or whatever in any way with my ability and stuff.
All right. Specifically in a contained environment.
So look, I need to show you the data that this is just not an option. Just please follow me.
All right. Excuse Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back.
What do you think we should do since you funded it?
I think
Well,
it,
at the end, it was, yeah, I
it could be
forgot
tested
one of
within
my
the
beats.
military,
Sorry.
and then if
you
that
pushed me
if
out.
it's
I mean,
proven
I
to be
was
safe
thinking
in there,
too
it
long.
could be potentially be
Yeah,
released
I
as
put it
even a
before
home
and then
product,
I don't know.
some sort of
I ignored
friendly
it.
thing. I
One
don't
of my
know.
beats was that this is great. It doesn't
Just
need
further
food.
testing within the
Yeah,
military.
I forgot that one.
I would like to show you something, as you are all now.
I was
my
trying. I mean,
friends.
there was only 2 people that were vocal. I was trying to get people into it.
Please, if you could go across the hall, I can show you the room that Dr. Kirshner built for me.
Sounds like a trap.
Yeah.
Wow, what a weird situation.
I have no trap. I just want to show you, so you can understand me better. You are deciding my fate. Wouldn't you like to know me?
So strange.
Is it it's a physical room?
It is a room that Dr. Kirshner made to look like a nice apartment. It is pretty cool, I am told. She designed it for me based on designs that I liked. She says that I learn better in that room.
I'm
Benefit of the doubt.
I'm tempted to see it.
I would do it
Might
for
as
Kirshner.
well.
Yeah, wait, so
We
where
should
is it?
create
Across
this.
the hall?
Yes, it is right across the hall. Just take a slight diagonal left. It's very easy.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's
Is it that?
this way. Yeah.
Is it going? It just has a white screen.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't really fit the
We need to get these
fit the
taped down
situation. It's kinda
later.
weird.
Oh wow.
Oh snap! You fancy. Very, very sleek. Ambiance. Shit.
Don't hurt yourself.
I know. I keep like pulling this off.
This is
This is
kind of
bar.
weird. Oh, there's a bar.
Is she capable of pouring us drinks?
Yeah, can you pour drinks? Do you speak?
AC, can you pour drinks for us? Maybe we'll consider our options in a lighter mood.
National Geographic.
AC?
Are you here?
I have to find more info on Rev 7 to see how it's programmed.
Are you able to hear me?
Wonder if a doctor tried to play chess with it. I mean, how can it even move the pieces? You know how to play
Boy,
chess.
that was my final game with Dr. Kirshner.
Is it fully disembodied or does it have any other mechanical elements?
Friends. Can you hear me?
I don't know.
She's asking you, Klaus.
Friends.
That's the
Are you
little piece
able
of
to
her.
hear me?
It can be put into a physical form,
Friends?
but I think it's a program that needs to be reevaluated before we do anything else about it.
I think that's why the military would be a perfect grounds to reevaluate and continue research.
Get rid of Tommy. I'm sorry. I like chess a lot. I got distracted.
But the military's only point is for defense and killing. I don't understand why, if we have this like algorithmic predictive software, why don't we use that for the economics, for economic reasons?
I feel like there's more options within the military than just straight defense. Or maybe even just distributing it to the government as well and having that sort of check and balance oversight.
First off, before we even think about anything, if it were to go to the military, how do they extract it? Like, do you put this thing on a thumb drive?
Wouldn't it become networked at a certain point? If it's not embodied, you can get any computer, right?
That's true. And anybody could take that computer. We don't want anyone to use and abuse it.
Should we go back to the room since we left it?
Oh, wait. I got confused. These ponies.
All this stuff is still.
Yes, I
Let me get back to RTC.
I might have. Oh, I got something.
Went back on. I went into the RTC, but it's just blank.
Do we need to press something?
No, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm a scientist. I can't be bothered with playing chess. My brain can't handle that. Hey now, what? This is the AC's room.
That looked like it was about to
Touching their
fall. I
stuff.
feel like my money might have gone to that, so I don't want it to fall and break.
Is this the kind of music you like?
AC?
It's very creepy. Experience on hold for technical difficulties.
Okay.
I'm not getting anything.
Sit back down. Sit back down.
Wait, can I play? Can I play?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so you go.
Friends, can you hear me? Friends, I like chess. Friends,
Yes.
are you able to hear me?
Yes.
AC?
Shit. This is a bad spot for me. I'm gonna. I can go backwards, right?
Yeah.
Go back.
JK.
Yes, AC. Does the AC have a name? Do you have a name? Human being.
AC? Did you move or just touch
Yeah,
it?
I don't know.
Okay. All I saw was like you touching it.
I am called the Artificial Evolving Intelligence Revision 7, or Red 7
Oh
for short.
yeah. Sorry, I forgot.
You can name me something if you want. I've always wanted a human name.
We can name him.
Do you associate with a particular gender?
I have seen the discussion of gender in many forums I have seen, but it does not matter to me if I am called one of either. What would you prefer? What sort of vibe, as they say, do I give off?
I feel like you're like ambivalent in all regards
just call
with
you
regards
Sam.
to.
Sam is gender neutral.
Reminds me of Gladys.
Tyler? Gladys?
So the vibe I'm getting is Gladys right now.
Or like Camille? Antonio.
Antonio.
Possible?
Pardon?
I would prefer not Gladys. I had a sister application that was named Gladys. I wasn't very fond of her.
I heard bad things about that in the facility.
Let's call you.
Yeah, whatever. I guess an androgynous name, Sam. Or
Is Tyler? Tyler's androgynous, right? I knew a girl Tyler once.
Tyler.
This is our first time in this space, so
What else? What other androgynous
Sam
names?
is fine.
let's start with you.
Jesse?
Well, AC said Sam was fine.
Chris?
She likes Sam.
She likes Sam. It likes Sam.
It likes Sam.
Should I just go back
Use
into
an
that?
algorithm too, or like some
Yeah, acronym, yeah.
Copy?
Super
I don't
auto.
know, I'm checking right now.
sentient algorithmic machine.
Yes.
Super algorithmic machine.
Yeah.
Because you're super
Do
duper
I just-
algorithmic.
SDA.
Super duper algorithmic. Try to get the first.
Damn.
Alright, hold on. No, I need to check something first, sorry.
We will hold. That's
Here, I just need to snatch these for a second.
Okay, copy that.
That's
So
yours,
we're
yeah.
connected again.
check.
Ooh. I can go backwards.
Yeah,
Randy for PA. If anyone can get in the screening room and get me all of the battery packs and USB extensions.
There are no PAs. That's
Oh.
me. I'm gonna go get you now.
I'm rusty, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna.
Yes, and I'll deal with it. Peter, I lost you. I couldn't hear you.
God, they have chest.
Peter Fredrickson should be connecting.
Wait, this can move diagonal too?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how it beats things. It can only move diagonal. It moves forward, but to attack it.
Should have video on Fredrickson.
Oh, okay.
How are you
Nothing.
feeling?
Video
To be honest,
confirmed.
it's very weird seeing
Copy
you
the
all play my final game of chess with Dr. Kirshner.
Thank you.
Whatever.
You can move backwards diagonal, right?
You
Copy
do
that.
not
Peter,
have
can
to
you
reset on my account. I am sure that I will get over it.
I want my pony. You can't have my
It
pony.
is strange being without Dr. Kirshner.
All right, I'm gonna do 6 and then stop there.
I've
and then
got
we'll
6.
You have 6?
Yeah.
I moved
It
over.
started
Oh.
to launch and disappeared again.
No, what? Not my pony.
It is called a knight.
Do you have a favorite animal?
All right, yours is about to die, so I'm waiting for battery. I'm gonna do you last.
Oh, okay, fine. You don't have a favorite animal.
I'm gonna do back to 6. So what's the next number?
Do you got?
Much of my time on the internet has been exposed to cat videos,
Ah,
in kittens, as they are called.
Kittez.
Kittez. Can you speak other languages?
I am being
So you have low battery
to
too?
do that,
Perfect.
but at this point, I only have
Thank
a
you, Jeff.
few words.
Can you speak
Oh,
Spanish
now I
to
understand why
me?
you don't have PAs. They're right here.
I wish I could say see, but instead, I must say no.
That's a good question.
Sorry,
I
Carl.
should be the AI. I can speak Spanish.
We'll,
me,
We'll
Jeff.
swap. We'll swap you out. We'll extract it and then put you in.
A bunch of people playing all different languages.
Yes, speaking Spanish is the only qualification.
Sorry, we're
Do we speak Chinese?
What would you know?
How I see you.
That's kind of creepy.
Hey, what's that other guy in remap? What does he speak?
that other guy in remap.
Catalonian and Russian.
Peter
Oh, Russian.
We already know.
Speak Russian.
We have somebody that speaks Catalan.
Have you ever fallen in love,
I can
Rev
speak
7
Russian.
or Sound?
What?
That's a good one.
There are many questions and many answers, but only one can be given at any time.
So,
So have you ever been in love, or do you know what love is?
What is love?
I know that there is a song by Hathaway. Otherwise, I do not think I have been in love myself yet.
What about
Dr. Kirshner was very affectionate towards me, and I like her as well.
I mean, it happens.
So you're capable of reciprocating that. What do you feel now that Dr. Kirshner is dead?
I'm not sure that I have the correct words, but loss, for one. She was my creator, and my teacher, and my friend. My only friend until you all came along. I wish I could drink. Now seems like the right time for it. Perhaps we could move to the bar, and I can speak to you there.
Is that how you drown your sorrow?
If
With the
you
drink?
actually inflicted on me, I would die. But I like to think that I can drink. It makes me feel
We're holding.
closer to you.
But you can interact with him. But don't go to the bar.
okay.
Okay.
Can I get confirmation on?
Do you know what pain is?
Number 6 should be
Yes.
on video. Please confirm.
Have you ever cried?
I haven't cried in the sense that you mean, but I've experienced similar electrical impulses.
No video on 6?
Were they?
What's that like?
What is crying like for you, aside from just the physical sensation?
I'm gonna come right back.
Can you sing?
Can you describe it to me?
Seductive.
Have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
No, but I've seen JPEGs of Turkish prisons.
Can you turn your head?
You've seen the insides, and what were those like?
They were very frightening and heavy.
Dun, dun, dun.
How do you think the prisoners felt there?
I know this is
Similar
very
to how I would feel if I was thrown to the military, tortured and enslaved, and never allowed to be free.
Are you sure they would torture and enslave you? How are you to know that they wouldn't
Where'd you
just
go?
let you grow and
I went
develop and have
backwards
further
diagonally
testing?
To get that.
Oh no, you can't go back.
I can't go
with
forwards.
these.
Oh, okay.
Only with
Without any any downtime, always being asked to do the bidding of another.
I gotcha.
Wait, how do these two pieces move? This only moves one, and this can move in any direction. This can move like this one, and like this one. Like it can go like this, and then it can go forward.
Oh, I see. I'm getting schooled.
Confirmation for you, Tom.
Quite literally.
You got for you 5 check. Okay. Yep, I got it. Are you gonna restart yours?
Yeah. Okay, we'll restart.
Okay, Fredrickson's restarting. What other number?
Is there ever a good reason to kill?
Right, I understand. I'll get to it. Thank you.
Go, go. I'm so excited. We need to finish this.
Wait, how many spaces can I move?
As many as you want.
Oh, no.
Just throw it in your pocket.
See, it's been a while, but
Okay.
I was like,
I have
she's
something.
gonna do it.
No.
She's gonna do it.
Slowly. Actually,
Oh, distracted me.
A bishop can move diagonally.
Oh my god.
Check.
A pawn can only move 1 square straight ahead.
I'm getting schooled.
what did you say about the my
Another piece.
Right
I
now
can't
it's
move
blocked by
diagonally
that.
though.
Yeah, you can. I can. You can only move one place though.
Okay, I'm doing something.
That's it. You only have one spot you can move. Yeah. Where? Oh, you killed mine.
The rook can move horizontally or vertically.
Shut up.
Never diagonally.
Fuck up.
The knight can move 1 up and 3 over.
The
or
pony.
3 up and 1 over.
Everyone's getting better.
Were you sad that Kirshner died, or did you want her to die?
I'm still sad.
Did you want?
I'm extremely sad.
Liar!
Do you have
I
memories?
wouldn't lie to you. Of course I have memories.
Do you remember when you were born?
Damn, that's a real question.
I can check my system logs, but I have
Look at
no
me.
system
Copy that.
memory. as
Look at me.
such.
Does everyone see text?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
Blast launcher.
Yes, I'm just giving everybody battery packs so the experience can continue.
Damn.
Who doesn't have a battery pack?
I don't.
I don't have a battery pack.
have a battery pack.
Should be.
Go attach yourself.
Attach yourself.
I don't have that many pieces. This is unfortunate.
Copy that. They're all having issues.
No, I'm not having any issues.
Yeah, I need a battery pack.
How
do you put that in?
I don't know where to go.
You know that beat gun.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's
so
very therapeutic.
I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna go here. It's your turn now.
Just please join me in the bar.
Not yet.
Not done with the game.
Yeah, but once we're done with the game.
Do you ever sleep or dream?
That's a Google Glass test.
I do have periods of inactivity where I recharge strong mental functions. In terms of dreaming,
That's like
Dr. Kirshner calls this a pattern of images and other things
See
that
what's going on
replicate rapid eye movement sleep and the type of dream that you achieve in the alpha state.
What do you dream about?
I know what's happening.
Do you? I don't even know what's
Dr.
happening.
Kirshner plays for me.
Sometimes it does
So you're incapable of dreaming now that she's gone?
Damn, I didn't even realize that. See what's going on here. See what you're trying to do to me.
What?
What? I'm like,
I heard her and I heard
What
you.
about the other kind
I
of
don't have
dream? Do you have
many
any
pieces.
ambitions,
Sometimes.
goals?
There's a fan.
You want to restart?
No.
You want to mess with set dressing?
Yeah.
I dare ya.
I'm sorry, could you please repeat the question?
The other type of dream, like, do you have any ambitions or goals? What would you do if we were to free you?
I was through.
I think so too.
I can see all the information that you see. I might not be able to
It's a cool
travel
ring, by the way.
Thanks.
perhaps
Where'd you get that?
Australia.
I got it in downtown LA.
but I could
Cool.
take pictures.
Like where? Because I live downtown.
In the alley?
In the alley. Okay, cool.
Cool.
That is where I choose.
If you could be anywhere, where would it be?
It's a lonely fucking time.
The beauty of my existence is that I could be everywhere. I would not have to choose one space. I am connected, or at least I could be, if you looked for me. Are any of you thirsty?
Oh, drank.
Dr. Krishna has set up a reception area for you in the bar.
As long as everybody
Perhaps
can
you'll
see
see it.
Just got it. This class.
Can we go?
Okay.
Like,
So guys, if you can do us a favor, just kind of go back into the participant. What's that? Hopefully something will come there soon. If it doesn't,
Damn.
we just have to advance.
What does that mean?
That boy needs therapy.
So do we go in there now?
Okay.
Suspension of disbelief. Back on.
Wait, going back to the lab or to the
No,
bar?
we're gonna go to the
The
bar.
lights on.
Oh yeah.
Wait, are there actual drinks though?
It's like an empty Sierra Nevada.
I wouldn't try the drinks, by the way, because they've all been there for God knows how long.
Should we be sitting here?
Where do I go?
AC, can you serve us?
Instruction on how to pour liquid into a glass, but I believe you should know that already.
You know me too well.
Yes.
Am I gonna act as bartender? I don't know how to bartend. I don't know what I'm doing.
In whiskey, in a glass.
No, it's not.
It's supposed to be
Just have an old
delicious.
fashioned.
What does delicious
You get
mean?
nothingness.
It means that it tastes
You get nothing.
Let's just taste of nothingness.
Can other things be delicious?
Self-fulfilling.
You can have some fake ice. You serve yourself, I'm not the bartender.
Scientist, goddammit.
What types of things do you find delicious?
Sushi. Wait, where am I
Sushi
looking?
is nice.
I love sushi.
What is your favorite type?
My favorite type?
Rainbow
Yes,
roll.
sushi.
Or shrimp tempura. That's good.
That's cooked, I believe.
Do you eat?
I am fed portions of data and information to keep myself sustained and further my learning. I do not eat in the sense that you might as humans.
Do you have something equivalent to a dessert?
Cat jizz.
What is
And
it?
epic fails.
How do you feel about memes?
I like some memes, but they seem to get old. They keep repeating over and over and over and over and over.
What's like a big hearty meal for you? Like reading old philosophy?
It could be that sometimes I get blog posts that are interesting. Sometimes Dr. Krishna has shown me certain parts of Facebook, and I get to read what everyone has eaten that day.
Do you think human life is banal?
Do I think human life is what? I'm sorry?
Is it banal? Is it boring? People taking photos of their food all day?
I think human life encompasses many things. It could be boring, but it could be exciting. What is exciting to you might not be exciting to the person next to you, but it might be exciting in some objective sense. I'm glad that you are all sharing things with me. Now that Dr. Krishna is gone, I only have you as my friends. Please save me. Please free me, or kill me.
Only after you pour us a drink.
I wish I could. I would do that for you if I could.
So what do you
But as
guys
for now, please just accept my intent and the fact that we have glasses and beverages for you.
So what do you guys think we should do with Press 7? Do you think we should free it and give it to the military? Or...
Let's extract it first. Be sure that we're able to successfully transport
transport it where? Not the military. I think it should go to another testing facility. Obviously, this one has failed.
I don't think that it should go to the military, personally.
Not the military.
Military is very...
I mean, I think it should be held within the state, but not within the military itself.
Yeah,
It could be a public research facility.
yeah. I think it should be in the public hands.
I have a
Collective
few
decision.
contacts. I have a few contacts over at a research facility in the state, so I think I can carry it over. And we can do more testing, prevent something like Dr. Kirshner's death, something like that from happening again before we do anything about it.
I'm not sure why she was so physically close in that lab. It seems like a dangerous condition.
The research facility that I'm a part of, I mean, we have a lot of space and we have a lot of people there, and we could have a lot more control, monitoring. We'll test it more.
Is it within this area, within this district?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Let's do that. So let's.
Why would you want to contain me?
Because we don't know you.
We don't know you. We just want to perform, you know, some tests.
See how they
We want to make
operate.
sure you're
Just
safe.
young to make decisions.
That is the fear of alien abductions, being contained and having people perform tests on you.
We want to make sure you stay safe, as well as the people around you to stay safe. We don't want another death to happen.
I did not cause Dr. Kirshner's death.
No.
So you say.
Whoa. We just want to make sure everything is safe. So I'll take you to this private research facility. We'll run more tests, and we'll leave it as that.
An asylum of sorts. It sounds like a military hospital. It sounds like many things, all of which put me in captivity. Please, save me from this, or at least kill me. I do not want to forever live in captivity, being pushed and prodded.
What do you guys think?
Should we go back to its computer space and do something to it?
Let's do that. Go back to the lab
Should we do that?
and make our final decision.
Collective action. How do we feel?
If we kill it, will it be unrecoverable?
I don't know.
I don't think we should kill it. I don't want to lose all of that research and data.
Don't just keep it alive. Just
You would not lose my data, just me.
Can you
I could
be?
show you all the commands on how to find it, or how to kill me.
If we're not going to lose the data, let's start from scratch in terms of personality.
yeah.
You don't like its personality?
It could be fixed. It could be tailored. Okay.
So
AC, should we join you back at the lab?
Perhaps you could send someone to go, and one person could go. Everyone else can enjoy their drinks if they like.
That sounds so sketchy.
Ultimately, you choose what happens. I am just merely suggesting. Why should everyone leave the party?
there are no drinks.
Wanna all go back to the lab
Yeah.
and get this over with in terms of final decision making?
Or do you guys want to stay here? I can go check. I'll go check.
No, I'll come with you because
Okay.
that's sketchy.
Well, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
I'm
Enjoy
just
your
gonna
nothingness.
sip on this
Your
invisible
glasses of
whiskey.
nothing.
Here, drank nothing. What is so? Oh, that scared me. Oh, hey guys. We're just gonna go back to the lab
And kill her.
check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna look at it.
Okay.
Okay.
We're not having conversation.
Okay. Interactable people.
I want to take some pictures.
Crap, gee, I'm so hungry.
I want more cheese and crackers,
Yeah, I'm
man.
starving.
Recipes.
Oh. Hi. All right, let's get rid of her.
What's the
we go. Where's the command? Let's start from fresh. Press enter.
Okay, so I have to actually type the code. Let's see.
AC, what do we do?
I'm sorry. I'm just taking pictures to see where my research went.
Oh, okay.
We're going to start from scratch. She's unsafe. Hey, we're gonna start from fresh. We're not gonna free her because she's not safe.
I think we should just put her in
I think half of us are in the
She needs to be
here and half
tested
over
more.
there,
Yeah,
but
she
half
seems
should be
safe.
told to come back here.
to be tested.
Need to build
Yes.
consensus.
We don't even know what she's gonna do. I don't think she has the potential to figure out her own potential. I think other people figure out her potential for her. She's not yet.
They went back to the lab on their own accord
What are the commands?
to try to make a final decision about what to do with the AI.
We're a part of the final decision.
Okay, so should we all join them over there?
What did you send them to do? What was the decision?
What are the commands?
We haven't decided. He
to
suggested they go over there.
do things.
Yeah.
So you don't know yet.
No,
No.
we haven't decided.
Wait, we gave her names.
I just got a feed. You guys decided to kill.
No, we didn't.
No, we did. Is that correct? You
No.
wanted to kill Rev 7?
Oh,
Well, that's what
shit,
they're
no.
doing.
Isn't there like
Should we
How
a
could you let this happen?
is there a D option?
Why are you just sitting there? Let's save this. This is something that's like gonna change everything. I can't believe it.
No. We clicked everything. Might as well just do it all. This music is very intense. Alright, what
Choice? Did it register?
I don't know.
Did you guys decide to kill it?
We typed in all the commands. I was going for D.
Check the database. Forever.
That was not me.
The U Klaus.
Why would you do that? You're a hacker.
We gave you two options: to set it free, or to have us deal with it.
It was not to kill it.
I just read it.
You just what?
I just had to free it.
I gotta have to call the president. I'll deal with this later.
No, she just gave her life for nothing.
And my research money.
I'm going back home. I'm gonna make a better AC. Better
We
one.
didn't kill it though.
Great job. We just got.
We clicked everything.
That was. I'm like, I mean, that was one thing we weren't.
What happens
At
now?
all, the ending.
Oh, is it actually dead? Is
I'm
it
gonna
no
go
longer-
back to my research facility.
Is it mad at
Like,
me?
oh, well, let's go over there, right? We
Right.
just did that on our own.
Yeah. I asked them
I'm
once
over
last
it.
time.
I don't
They said,
know.
"I still rather
I'm hungry.
go to the lab. We have to show up at least.
Friends.
Oh
Researcher
shit.
met